Welcome. In the previous video, we saw that some attachments had been added to the mail from the case study. We will take a closer look at these attachments in this video and focus on file formats and extensions. File formats are standardized ways in which information and data are stored in digital files. They define how the data is structured and what rules are followed to interpret the information. An extension is a string of letters or numbers added to the end of a file name that indicates which file format the file is in. For example, a text file may have the extension .txt, while an image file may have the extension .gpg or .png. By knowing about different file formats and extensions, we can quickly recognize which type of file we have in front of us. This allows us to better understand how to open and use the file. In addition, all software and devices do not support the same file formats. By understanding which file formats are compatible with different programs, we can ensure that our files can be opened and shared with others smoothly. This slide shows some of the most common file formats and their corresponding extensions. We will first have a look at the three main types of text-based files. The first type of text-based files has the .doc or .docs extensions and is associated with Microsoft Word documents. These formats allow for advanced formatting options such as styles, tables, and images. It is a good idea to take advantage of this when you want to send or save an editable version of your document on your own device. Moreover, this type of file format has the advantage of having many options for shaping it to your liking. Next, you can use a PDF. The .pdf extension stands for Portable Document Format. It's a widely used file format for documents that preserves formatting across different platforms and devices. So it's a good idea to take advantage of this when you want to make sure your content looks the same no matter who opens it. Note, however, that this file cannot be easily modified again. So save your document in PDF format only if it is the final version and you don't want anyone else to change it. Finally, you can use the file with a .txt extension, which represents plain text files. They contain unformatted text and can be opened and edited with any basic text editor. The advantage of using this type of file is that no other software needs to be downloaded onto your device. Every device contains software that allows this to be opened and edited. The only disadvantage here is that it cannot be shaped to your liking. Let's move on to the file formats used for spreadsheets and data files. The first file format has the .xls or .xlsx extensions and is used for Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. They support complex calculations, formulas, and various data manipulation features. Next, you can use the file format with the .csv extension, which stands for comma-separated values. It is a simple text-based format used for storing tabular data where values are separated by commas. For presentations, the most commonly used file format is .ppt or .pptx extensions, which represents Microsoft PowerPoint presentations. This allows creating slideshows with text, images, charts, and multimedia elements. For images, we also speak of three main most used file formats, namely GIF, JPEG, and PNG format. .gif represents the graphics interchange format. It supports animations and is often used for short looping animations and simple graphics. The .gpg or JPEG extensions are associated with the JPEG format, which is commonly used for photographs and complex images. It offers high quality compression. .png stands for Portable Network Graphics. This format supports lossless compression and is commonly used for images with transparency or sharp edges. In audiophile formats, the most common ones are MP3 audio and WAV audio. The .mp3 extension is widely recognized as the format for compressed audio files. It offers high-quality audio while reducing file size. .wav represents the waveform audio file format. It is an uncompressed format used for high-fidelity audio and is commonly used in professional audio productions. Now let's discuss the extensions used for video files. .mp4 is a widely used video format that offers excellent compression while maintaining high visual and audio quality. It is suitable for various devices and streaming platforms. .avi stands for Audio-Visual Interleave. It is a multimedia container format that can store both video and audio data, often used for high-quality video playback. Lastly, let's explore the extensions used for archiving files. This is important to know when you want to forward several files to someone else at the same time. This way, the recipient can easily download the files on their computer. The first archiving file format is .zip, which is a popular compressed file format used for bundling multiple files or folders into a single archive. It reduces file size and simplifies file sharing. .rar is another compressing format similar to .zip, but with a more advanced compression algorithm. It is commonly used for compressing large files or folders. We look again at the mail from the case study. The mail contains different types of attachments, all of which have different file formats and extensions. You can tell this first of all by the logo attached to the attachment. This is usually a logo that can be linked to the software used to open the file. For example, in the example mail, you can see the logo of Excel, Word, and Adobe Acrobat. In addition, you can also always read the extension after the file name. The extensions always start with a dot and then the extension. In the example, you can see the extensions .pdf, .docs, and .xlsx. We can conclude that by knowing about different file formats and extensions, we can recognize file types and avoid compatibility problems.